Howdy folks, it's DIECAST Buffet here again, and welcome back to Nascar Thunder 2003, race 12 out of 36. Guys, we already won 3 races in 2004. We won Talladega. Look at that. For 4 straight weeks, Jeff has went to victory lane. We won the Martinsville night race, we won the Richmond day race, had a run at Homestead. Gordon won that, and we had a really good run at Talladega. So that is awesome. We move up to 9th in standings. And oh my god, man, we have gained a pile of points. The top 3 are separated by 18 points. Dale Jarrett remains your leader. But guess what, man? 54 points separate the top 6. Anyone's championship. And the last race, I mentioned that top 20 is going to be the limit. And I do think it's still top 20. I don't think I'm ready to eliminate some of these cats, but they got to start winning a pile of races. So, it's the Coke 600, man. This is the race to win. We're going to be running the normal Sitco colors. I want to win the 600, man. I want to win this 600. Let's go. Alright, folks. It's time to go racing in the 2004 Coca-Cola 600. We qualified 21st. Jimmy Johnson's on the pole. Let's send it down trackside for some racing.
Welcome everyone to Charlotte, North Carolina. It's time once again for the running of the Coca-Cola Racing Family 600 here at Lowe's Motor Speedway, and MRN is here to bring you all the action. This should be a fantastic race as usual.
This track was the first one to focus on spectator comfort, and it shows. This place always draws an enormous crowd. Most of the team shops are located in this area, which give it that hometown feel. We're in for some great racing here at Lowe's.
Ryan Newman came out of nowhere in 2001 here at Lowe's, starting from the pole in only his 2nd race.
Boy, was he fast that weekend. Unfortunately, he found the dip between turn 3 and 4 and looped the car early in the race. Still, you knew you were going to have to start watching out for Ryan Newman.
Sterling Marlin will go for yet another top 10 finish at a speedway in this one.
You know, I watched him in practice, and that car just looks good. Sometimes you can just tell by watching the car on the track who's going to be fast on race day without even looking at the speed charts.
Jeff Burton is currently in the top 10 in points.
He's been working hard this season, and it is paying off so far. He'll need a good finish in this one to gain some spots.
For the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Gentlemen, start your engines.
Engines are fired here in Charlotte. Let's go racing. It's Mark Martin, Jimmy Johnson, Dale Jarrett, Ashton Lewis, and Michael Waltrip, your top 5. Oh man, I just want to win this race. Like, I am going all out to win this race. I'm not points racing. I'm going for the win. I want to win the Coke 600 so flippin' bad. Let's go. This is a long race, folks. 40 laps around here. Green flag. I want to win this race. I don't even care about points for this race. This is a big one to me. I want to win this flippin' event. But we just gotta we gotta hang on to the car. We gotta let the race come to us. You know, we gotta just figure out how we can win this thing. You know, just take care of the car, learn the track, kind of get a feel for it. How are the AIs, you know, racing? Are they being aggressive? Are they going to be very passive? You know, where are their runs coming from? What can we do to be better than them, you know? That's what I'm looking for. Oh, God, we're way down the bottom. Sorry, Scott Wimmer. Trying to get a huge run as we practically just chopped off Gordon's nose. Trying to get a feel for this thing, but it doesn't have the speed I'm wanting to have, and I'm pretty disappointed in it. You know, I don't know what we can do. I'm trying to drive this thing as hard as I can in the corner. Huge run on the bottom. Got a brake check so we don't run into Gordon. This is going to be a tough race, man. I want to win it so badly, too. This is one race I want to win. I want to put Jeff Burton in victory lane at the Coke 600. That's what I want to do. Oh, my God. Sorry, Gordon. Oh, wow. That was bad. Yep, that was bad. That's a product of the front of the cars checking up. And, yeah. They just all checked up. I had a hot lap going in there, and bad combination. It happens. Push on through, I guess. I want to win this race so badly, and it sucks how our car is just slow. Uh-oh. Sorry, Elliot. We're up to 21st. That's exactly where we started this race, too. We have not been able to move up at all. And I'm not happy about it, to be honest. I want to move up and win this thing. That's what I want to do. The car just doesn't have that speed I'm looking for, man. I mean, I feel like we're having to block more than actually move up. It reminds me of Las Vegas, where it's just like a helpless feeling, man. Or your car is just not fast on the straightaways, or you're having to block because the AIs are so fast, and in the car, when you drive it on in the corner, you're able to gain a little bit, but not enough to kind of just I don't know, give you an opportunity, because once your tires fail and they just, you know, wear off, then you're going to be in a bind, so to speak, and that's the issue we're going to be facing in this 600-mile event. It's tire wear, man. It's going to be a long race, man. Long race, 20 laps, as Johnny Benson's going to go on around. There's nothing we can adjust on the race car, too, because the wedge and the track bar is maxed out, and yet it's still, yeah, it's still this. We just don't have speed, man. Sorry. God, man, this car is loose. Man, I'm just disappointed, man. I want this car to be better than this. To be honest with you, the only way we could probably win the 600 is if some type of caution came out and play a little pitch strategy. That's probably the only way we'll be able to win the 600. Because we just never have enough speed here at Charlotte to be able to do something. Every time we come here, I feel like we're climbing up a steep hill. I just don't know what we can do different to have an opportunity to win, you know? Like the car, I've got it pretty much redlining on the straightaways. I got the car as highest in handling in terms of a statistic as I can to help the car turn. I have the track bar all the way to the left. I have the wedge all the way to the left to make this thing as loose as possible from those two, you know, conditions. But still, I see how it is just a very poor performing race car, and I'm not happy with it, man. But we got to keep digging, man. We got to keep digging. You know, we're racing for a championship, man. We're racing for a championship. We got 3 Winston Cup victories in 2004. I want to get more, but we're racing for a championship. I want to do everything I can to win this race. I'm willing to gamble. You know, I'm willing to lose a little bit of points trying to win this thing. But if we don't win it, it's not the end of the world, you know? If we don't win it, it's not the end of the world. We'll go on next week, and we'll go tear up New Hampshire. You know, New Hampshire's next, man. New Hampshire is next. That's going to be a fun event, because it's going to be a brand new race day. It's going to be entirely different conditions. It's not going to be hot and humid. It's going to be a little bit cooler than your average New Hampshire race. It's taking the place of Dover, so that's going to be fun to go see that. See how that race is going to play out, but I'm just not happy with this race car, man. Like, we're able to gain a little bit of position. But man, like, it's only when the AI's tires start failing. Like, you can clearly see the pace has dropped off tremendously. And we're able to still gain a little bit on them when they're on old tires. A 40-lap event, pretty easy to say with fuel mileage. It's going to be around lap 20 is where we're going to be pitting. In terms of, you know, stuff we can adjust on the race car, I really don't know what the heck we can adjust. Oh, come on, Bodine. Cut me some slack, bud. drafting is the only way we're able to gain spots here, man. So we can try to go around the discovered card for Taurus. Sail it on in there. There we go. Come on, come on. I don't think I've ever heard that voice line in this game. Past 19 more and we got the lead, and then he starts chuckling. I've never seen that before, or heard that before. That's pretty cool. I guess that sometimes it plays it when you enter the top 20. That's pretty cool. Anyways, we are in the top 20, and like I mentioned, we're better on older tires, which is a very odd thing to think that you're better than the AI at tire wear. And that's why these old Thunder games are so amazing. It's because when the tires start falling, sometimes you can make it, you know, a bad situation to a good situation. Oh my god, Greg Biffle gets extremely loose. Oh my lord, man. Biffle just gets extremely loose. And huge check up there. That could have been disastrous. We got a little bit of some scrapes on the Ford, but I'm not too worried about it. You know, we're trying to get a good finish tonight. And let's go ahead and get our first top 5 update of the night. It's Mark Martin, Jimmy Johnson, Dale Jarrett, Ricky Rudd, and Harvick. And I'm hoping and praying Mark Martin wins this 600. I hope he wins it. He won it in 2002, just like he did in real life. I hope he wins this and gets his second 600. That would be really freaking cool. I want a Roush driver to win a championship, man. That's what we want. And Mark Martin, definitely the cat that could get it, you know. I don't know if he's going to be racing in 2005, so should we do a Season 4? I don't know yet if we will, but should we do a Season 4, he might not be in it because he might retire. Who knows? But either way, we are gaining a little bit on them. We're able to make a better, you know, a better distance up on old tires than new tires, ironically. And that might just be our car handling, you know. When the car gets a little bit, you know, ill handling, it might just turn a little bit better. It might be a little bit more racy, you know. We might be able to get some pass opportunities we wouldn't be able to with new tires. There's a different gap in terms of overall speed and throttle time. That's another big thing. If you're on tires that are new, you don't have to get off the throttle so much. When you're on old tires, you're off the throttle so much. And if you don't have bad tires, you're able to pretty much be in the throttle a little bit longer, and that's the difference you make up on the opponent ahead of you. Anyways, coming to lap 19, pit stops are underway. We're seeing some cats get on pit road, get their service done. I'm not ready to pit yet. Well, we might pit. I don't know. We are faster on these old tires, though, so I'm not hurting to pit, but I need to. I think they're all coming in. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and come in and get our service. Did we take 2 tires? I don't think we do. We've been burned taking 2 tires. No damage repair. We're going to go ahead and drop that. We're going to max out our wedge. Oh boy, man. Let's just hope that we can get a decent pit stop and try to get some type of gain, man. Like some type of strategy gain. That's what we need. We ain't got nothing right now. I want to win this thing, man. Like, I want to win the 600 as bad as I want to win the 500. Like, I don't care what people think and say. The 600 to me is an amazing event. And I want to win it, man. So everything's cycling out right now. Trying to get back on the racetrack. We got a clear spot now after Kurt Busch passes. There we go. Get back on the racing surface. And it looks like, what is that? Robbie Gordon? No, that's going to be Todd Bodine in the 26. See if we can try to get around him. Yeah, there we go. So we're at 25th right now. We have just been hanging around the mid-pack all day. And I'm hoping the adjustments to the race car might be a little bit better. Because, like, I had the wedge practically maxed out. I do believe I had it maxed out. But when you pit, sometimes it resets it and you have to manually turn it back or it's going to tighten up your race car, which is no fun. But no question, the AI is so much faster on new tires. I don't know what you're doing. Idiot. Oh, big run with a 26 in the bottom there. Big run, man. Just when I feel this car skirt up the outside, I see that 26 get so close and it worries me. So the car is, it's fast, man. It's got some grip, but not enough. Now we're back to 21st where we started tonight, and we still have not made up any ground, man. Very disappointed. A caution would be amazing right now. Just get everybody cycled back together. Let's get the field bunched up again. Oh my God, there's the 26 car again. Sorry, bud. Yeah, I know. My bad. There's Kurt Busch. So we've actually made a net gain. We've made a net gain. This is good. So we were running around 22nd, 21st. We're going to be 17th after the cycle of pit stops, and that's good. That's a much better position than we were before, and I will take it. And we got Terry Labonte right here, and he hasn't been the fastest car this year, so we might be able to run him down. But here comes Tony Stewart and Dale Jr., who are championship contenders. So I don't know if we're about to run down Labonte, but as soon as these cats' tires fade, we should be gaining on them again. Just a matter of waiting it out for the tire wear to help us. We'll also keep blocking, we'll be okay. Ooh, man, 3 and 4 is a tricky corner, man. You really got to slow up. That corner will come out and bite you very easily if you ain't careful. And Terry Labonte's actually pulling away. We're not getting a fast groove around here. Look at all that. I'm having to walk up the hill, and it just kills our momentum. And then I'm having to block the entire time to keep these guys behind me. See, like Dale Jr.'s eager to get around me, but he can't because I'm blocking. I'm having to slow down a little bit more. To block the bottom as Tony Stewart's there. Oh man, I am trying hard to block these guys, and it's just not working. I mean, Scott Wimmer's heating up Dale Jr. right now. That's how bad we are. And the AI probably did get a little bit faster because I've noticed times the AI, when they pit, they come off pit road, they're much faster, not just because of tires, but the cars over the entire run are much faster than you. Like, you could be leading the race, everyone pits, and you're second, yet the leader is just gapping you a tenth every lap. You know, that's the AI just getting faster, and that's supposed to be like that, you know? The AI is supposed to be making adjustments too. We just cannot hold the bottom anymore. Scott Wimmer right there behind us. I'm just trying to ride it out till about 10 to go, and then maybe our tires would kind of plateau, and then we'll be able to maybe run down Labonte. I don't think so. Oh, there's Wimmer. Yep. We caught him. My bad, bud. Man, this has not been the race we wanted, but I honestly thought that this would be a lot worse, you know. 17th is not a bad finish. It really isn't. When we compare to starting 21st, it's not a bad finish. But we still got 10 laps to go. A caution could come out, and it could change everything. You know, I'm just going to run my race, and maybe a little luck will go our way. Maybe we can get a caution, get out there on old tires, and maybe make some ground, you know. You never know, man. It's all about strategy, luck, and circumstances. Let's go ahead and get another top 5 update tonight. Jimmy Johnson is out front at Charlotte. Let me tell you, he is Mr. Lowe's Motor Speedway. He is out front ahead of Mark Martin. Could he get a NASCAR victory in 2004 at the Coke 600? It's very possible tonight. That'd be really cool for Jimmy Johnson. I'll tell you what, that'd be really cool. I'd be perfectly okay with Johnson winning the 600 because that's what Johnson does. He wins at Charlotte. But yeah, I see Dale Jr. and Tony Stewart making their way back as they have finally gotten away from Scott Wimmer. Johnson's out front with 10 to go, and we're not where we want to be. I'm still waiting for the tires to kind of age on the AI, and maybe we can make a little bit of ground up. But to be honest with you, I'm hoping for a caution right now. I need a caution. I need something to bunch up the field again to give me an opportunity to crack a top 15. Yeah, I can just hear those two GM-powered cars, the Pontiac and the Monte Carlo, two championship contenders, heating me up. Oh, God, man, the car just will not hug the bottom. It fades, man, it fades. You enter at the bottom lane, it fades to the middle, and then it cuts back down after the speed's been scrubbed off enough. Like right now, look at that. Once the speed scrubs off, it turns, it rotates, and we're back down to the bottom. But no question, this car is just not what we wanted, man. 17th position, it's not a good one. It's not a good position, but it's not a bad finish. Because, you know, Marlin, Jarrett, Mark Martin, all these cats in this championship battle in 04 have all had a mulligan. Our mulligan was probably Las Vegas, because that was just a dismal race, and Texas. But we're going to keep rebounding, you know. Over here at Roush, we're going to keep digging, scratching and clawing, and trying to get ourselves a championship. And sometimes you just gotta keep digging, man. You never know what could happen. And Tony Stewart is probably going to go on by. A little bit of a run. Oh, contact. You're still blocking Tony. He is not liking that. I know. He's probably got steam coming out the window. He does not like being blocked. But we got no choice. I got to keep blocking him. Another thing is our problem is we don't have draft. That's a big help when earning positions, is you got to have some type of draft, especially at, you know, Atlanta or maybe at Charlotte, where your car does not take off in the corners like the AI, so you rely on the draft to equalize it. And we don't have anyone ahead of us, so we're a sitting duck. So much off throttle time, man. So much off throttle time. Just really hurts our corner exit. And you got Junior, you got Stewart. I mean, they're trying to split me down the middle. I mean, Tony's trying to get by me, but the outside's tough. He's going to run. He's going to come up and block. Oh, my God, man. That was close. I wish I was racing for the lead right now, but unfortunately I'm not. Tires worn, hit the brakes, keep running the inside line, just trying to keep blocking. Meanwhile, I see Kurt Busch coming up. He'll be up here behind the 8 car and the 20 car soon. Oh, bad entry. Block the bottom at all costs. Just keep Tony behind us, man. We need all these points. Blocked him again. He is eager, man, to get around us. Keep him on the outside. Don't let him clear you. Keep him on the outside. There you go. He's going to get a run on the outside, so we're going to have to come up here and block him. Yep, there you go. Kill all his momentum. Kurt Busch is there. Our Roush teammate. Maybe he'll get around Dale Jr. and company. Stewart's going to go to the outside again, but it's not going to be enough. Junior's going to peek underneath as the car's going to get whacked tight off the corner. And we're side by side behind us. Cover the inside no matter what. Oh, give up the bottom. Don't give up the bottom. There we go. 38 out of 40. Here comes Wimmer and Gordon. Remember that contact earlier with Jeff Gordon as we got a smoker down the back straightaway. It's going to be Ricky Craven. He's going to be out of the 600. His Ford Taurus could not go the distance tonight. Stewart's going to have a great run on the outside, and I think he might clear us. Tony Stewart's going to go on around. Going to block Kurt Busch. Lap 39 out of 40. We'll get a top 5 update on the back straightaway. Yeah, Tony's gone. Don't worry about him. Because we'll be here, and then he's going to take off after this corner. He's just going to take off. Let's get a top 5 update. Jimmy Johnson, Martin Wallace, Rudd, and Jarrett. Jimmy Johnson looks like he's going to get his first win of 2004, and it's going to come at Charlotte Motor Speedway. That's what it looks like it's going to be. Oh, man. One more time around, or at least we're 17th still because of Craven's engine failure. I'm just watching my mirror right now. I'm restrictor plate driving. Checkered flag is in the air. It looks like Johnson just secured the victory for Monte Carlo. They need the manufacturer points. Just run the bottom. Or actually fade up a little bit. Scott Wimmer looks like he might get around Dale Jr. here with a big run on the inside. Can he do it? Scott Wimmer's going to get around Dale Jr. Wow. Jimmy Johnson wins the Coke 600 in a very close one with Mark Martin. Wow. What a race, man. What a race. Jimmy Johnson is going to go to victory lane in the Coca-Cola 600. His first one of his career. He leads 29 laps tonight. Dominates the 600. Oh my goodness. Mark Martin's going to come up to second place with 7 laps led. Jarrett 1 lap. Rudd with 3 laps. And where did Marlon finish, folks? He's going to finish 7th. So a top 10 finisher for him. We're going to finish 17th, 10 spots behind. We do lose little points. But Scott Wimmer, man, gets around Dale Jr. and Jeff Gordon. And Kurt Busch. That's pretty cool. And that's going to be the end of this episode. Make sure to give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to DIECAST Buffet for more NASCAR content. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you're having a great one out there. And DIECAST Buffet, signing off.